Hello and welcome to Twin Flame Reality, the podcast for Twin Flames with your host, TF Reality. And I am back for the third day in a row with a daily reading. And your daily reading today is for today, Thursday, July 13th, 2017. And I'd like to thank you, those of you who've been subscribing on iTunes and on YouTube. I've had quite a few subscribers over the last few days on YouTube. Thank you so much. iTunes, I can't tell how many people have subscribed, but I know I have a lot of people listening and downloading, so thank you. Thank you to those of you who are following me on Twitter at TF Reality. And for those of you who have signed up over on twinflamereality.com, signed up for the email list, thank you so much. And be sure to sign up because I'm going to be offering lots of different things later on this summer and definitely in the fall. Group readings, chats, lots of cool, exciting stuff. At some point, I will be doing individual readings, maybe this summer, not sure, but if you're interested in individual reading from me, be sure to sign up for my email list over at twinflamereality.com. So let's get into the reading. It was funny. I was guided to pull at first 2 cards today. And then after I pulled those 2 cards, I was guided to go to a third card from a different deck. So the cards I pulled today, I'll list them first, and then I'll go and give my reading with the combined cards. The first card I pulled was New Life, and that's from Wisdom of the Oracle deck by Colette Baron-Reid. The second card I pulled was Synchronicity, and that's from the Mermaids and Dolphins deck by, oh my gosh, my mind went blank, by Doreen Virtue, Magical Mermaids and Dolphins cards. And then the third card I pulled that I was guided to pull towards the end was from John Holland's Psychic Tarot from the Heart deck. And that was Refusing to See. And that kind of threw me off a little bit. I thought that was a bit of a negative card, but it really actually suits this reading. So this is a very, I think these cards are great. New Life, Synchronicity, and Refusing to See. So what I'm getting for today, July 13th, is there's going to be some great new starts. New life, exciting new things, maybe work-related, relationship-related. It's going to be different for each of you. And also, pay attention to the synchronistic events. So synchronicity, what it says on that, your prayers and questions are being answered by synchronistic events. Notice them in order to increase their flow. Okay, then the Refusing to See card. What that is telling us is that, there's some new life going on, new exciting things. There's going to be signs, synchronistic events that are going to put you in the right direction. But it's important that you look at this, that you're not, looking at it the way you want it. Or make sure you're realistic when it comes to things. Because a lot of us have our mind set on things. We want them to go a certain way. We think they should be a certain way. So when the synchronistic signs are coming up, we may not see them for what they really are. So I know, this is Twin Flames, and I don't really get into the whole union thing with the Twin Flame readings. But this is somewhat related for a lot of you to your twin flame relationship or your twin flame, whatever you want to call it. That a lot of us, especially depending on who you're following on YouTube or what teachers you follow, what leaders, a lot of them are telling you you're going to get into physical union with your twin. Just do this, just do that. By my, activation, by my healing session. So a lot of us have that belief that we're going to be connected with our twin flames and be in union and live happily ever after. So what it's important today is to maybe disconnect from that and try to see things, try to be an observer, try to see things realistically rationally. Pay close attention to those synchronistic signs, the synchronistic events, the people that pop up in your life today when you're thinking about them. Hey, maybe it is your twin flame. Who knows? But what's really important today is there can be new life and new energy. And I'm getting for a lot of you, it may be this twin flame with your twin flame connection. But make sure you really understand what's going on, because a lot of us are refusing to see what's going on, what's really going on with the twin flame. We want happily ever after. We've gone into that, the fairy tale. We believe what the twin flame leaders, teachers, and everyone are telling us. And I'm not saying they're wrong. I'm not saying they're right. But it's really important today, Thursday, pay close attention to these signs, the synchronistic events that are happening. Yes, and like I said, for a lot of us, it will be related to the twin flame journey, the twin flame relationship, the twin flame separation, the twin flame, whatever you want to call it. But for some of you, it may be related to something totally off base. It may be a new friendship. It may be a new business idea. It may be new life, for maybe your relationship with your health. Maybe if you wake up today, you're feeling well, you're feeling great, you want to eat healthy, you're ready to exercise. Pay attention to what's coming your way today. Maybe, you think, okay, it's time for me to get back on track and exercise. Maybe you drive by a gym you've never noticed before. Maybe somebody calls you and says, hey, you want to go out for a walk? Pay attention to that. But, make sure that your emotions are not clouding your judgment with what's going on today. So try to disconnect a little bit. Think rationally. And this might be a time to even ask somebody else their opinion. Somebody who's, who doesn't have their emotions tied into things. But this can be a great day. This is going to be a lot of life-changing things happening today. May not be a huge change today, but there's new life, that something new is coming into your life today. It might be new energy, it might be a new person, might be a new business idea, maybe a twin flame finally returns your text message. I don't know. Let's not. I'm not getting into promises or information about unions and all that. This is more, my readings are more about general energy for the twin flames, focusing you as an individual twin flame as opposed to the twin flame connection, the twin flame union. There's plenty of people out there telling you how to do that, or giving you information on that. So this, new life. This is a good reading. And, it was funny when I started, I was just going to do the 2 cards and they were great. And then the 3rd card, I guess John Holland wanted to be in my reading today. So they're refusing to see. And this is, not, this is just saying, new life's coming. And pay attention to the synchronicity. But, don't let your emotions cloud it. Make sure you're realistic, you're rational, you're observing. Because we can all, I'm saying this, me too. When I want something, when I expect something, I'm seeing those signs the way I want. Ooh, a feather flew by. That's an angel telling me I should do this. And maybe the feather was more a sign of a bird. It wasn't just an angelic, angels telling me, yes, things are going your way. So pay attention. But this can be a day that you can create new energy, new life. But be realistic. As Twin Flame Reality, that's the name of my podcast and stuff. Let's be realistic. Let's get into reality. Okay, so I want to thank you so much for taking the time to listen to today's reading. And hopefully I will be back tomorrow with another reading. And I will be back soon with a clearing. And I don't know, I think we're at the end of the full moon. There's been lots of crazy energy going on. During the full moon, a lot of us purged and got rid of stuff, but there's still some energy that could be cleared. So I'll be doing a clearing sometime soon, but you can go to twinflamereality.com, and if you scroll down the page, there's the videos for the YouTube videos with the free readings or the free clearing sessions. Since it's still the beginning of summer, the best one to do, I think, is the summer solstice clearing. Or if you see another one that you connect with, do that. But I'm getting that it's time for a lot of us to do some clearings, myself included. So maybe I will be back soon with a new clearing. But if you're listening and you're saying, yeah, it makes sense to do a clearing, go to twinflamereality.com and scroll down the page and do the summer solstice clearing. All right. Thanks for listening, and I will be back soon. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for subscribing on iTunes and YouTube, and follow me on Twitter at TFReality. Have a great day. Have a great Thursday, everyone.